Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Naked After Show, and I'm hoping that means naked for you, not me, but here we are with everybody else, Captain Ospo, Minotaur, Fiona, and everybody else. Take it away, ladies and gentlemen.
Naked After Show, fuck!
Oh, man, look at that. Sorry, Naked After Show. I'm a skinny white guy, but you know what? Prudent Discourse and Redline are skinnier than me. So how was that show?
Still reveling after the revelation of Jason Burns. Fantastic stuff, Cliff. I'm so glad you went down to Manchester today just to chew his fat little ass.
Do you know, the funny thing about it was I was inspired. I was catching up on what you were doing last night, and, you know, I heard the archive chap saying that, you know, it was, what was it, 260-odd gigabytes or something, or 167 gigabytes, I think it was, of data.
Yeah,
that Jason Burns has got. Yeah, and of course the thing about it is, you know, that's only the stuff that he hasn't stolen. That's only the stuff where he's bitching on about people. That's not the stuff where he's taken other people's videos and put them on his own channel without saying where they come from and changing the names of them in a number of cases. You know, or stealing, as it's otherwise known. So, as far as I'm concerned, today has been a very good day because, Jason, if you're watching, today I won you.
Actually, hold on, Cliff. Cliff, in order for you to win anybody, you have to take your fucking shirt off, all right? This is the Naked After Show, Cliff. I'm sorry, you have to take off your shirt, my friend. Let's do it.
168 gigs.
You know, I have a funny feeling my camera's gonna. Oh no! My camera's broken.
Oh! I'm sorry, Cliff. Oh, I have a funny feeling you should stop being a fucking pussy and take your shirt off like the rest of it, like the rest of the boys.
No,
excuse me. I even did little touchdowns.
Hey, Cliff, there's a female present. Here, Fiona, would you like to see Cliff take his shirt off?
It's such a disappointment.
Oh, yes.
You know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there we go, Cliff. There we go. Naked After Show.
I want to see boobies.
Paul.
Yes.
Paul.
Yes.
Take your fucking shirt off. This is the Naked After Show, sweetheart. Come on.
My shirt is off.
Is it? I don't see it off.
No, I look underneath this.
It's close. It's open. Look, there you go. You don't want to see me with my shirt off. I look worse.
I
than
really
Jason
do, but you know what? It's not what I want. It's what the fans want.
This sounds like an Incredible Hulk thing. You don't want to see me with my shirt off.
I really do.
When I got my shirt off.
Here, Lenny, do your PR bit and go and post the link to the after show, which I will post here. Go post that and where it needs to be posted so you can get some people in here. Oh, Mark, there's Mark. All right, so again, this is the Naked After Show.
Naked After Show.
Who actually played along with the Jason Burns drinking game?
I did.
I did. I chose the word sorry. I didn't get to drink anything.
I did. I'm fairly certain that Fiona was just out to get me, and that thing. You were.
I thought I'd picked one that would actually scupper Lenny, and that would give him no chance of getting him back into his mankini tonight.
Oh, Blue's got his shirt off.
Oh, hold on, I gotta highlight Blue. Oh man, Blue, look at that. You're rocking like the fucking. I don't know.
Be quiet now. Really.
Why is your chest hair shaped like a cock?
Actually, it's shaped like a. Oh look, it's shaped like a starfish.
Oh, okay, so Patrick, it is. All right. X marks the spot. Is that where the buried treasure lies?
I feel left out. I'm the only one that hasn't got hair on my chest.
Oh, so that either means that you. So Mark, that means that you either manscape or you just haven't hit puberty yet.
Even I have.
The nipples are hairy, but just not the rest.
Oh. Even I have a little bit of hair on my chest, just can't see through the ink.
I think I've got more hair on my chest than you've got, Mark.
Yeah, well, I think it's probably due to when I had alopecia going back a few years. So I think.
Right. Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't have to manscape. So.
I am proportioned. Oh, look at that. Anyway, so fuck you.
This motherfucker. I'm cold now.
Are you cutting glass right now, Blue? Are you cutting?
Cutting glass. What does that mean?
It means that your nipples are so pointy and stiff that you can cut glass with them.
Oh, that's
Nipples
smuggling
like-
peanuts.
You'll put an eye out. That's what that means.
Maybe say it's, if you see somebody like you say they're smuggling peanuts.
Blue's really working it, like laying down for the camera and giving it the angles.
Oh.
All right, hold on. Wait, hold on. We have our first comment. This is from Ben. Where was my shout out? I'm leaving YouTube. You're not letting me have my free speech. You speak later.
What's up, bullying man, Captain?
Tell that man to fucking cut his cock
We
off.
could have played the JBRS Society video without including it in the drinking game. I think that's what angered Ben and Cliffjumper.
The Jason Burns archive wants cocks out. Only when we're off camera, sir. We will say that for off camera. Because Fiona has an insatiable thirst for cock on YouTube Hangouts. Beefy
Do you think it would
left.
be possible? Do you think it would be possible to make room for Alex Button, who says he just wants to come in and say a few words real quick?
Yes, I vote Harry Alexander. Harry Alexander, would you mind taking out so Button can come in?
It's
always
him.
But hold on, Harry Alexander, don't hide, don't leave. Just dip out for a few minutes and come back in, okay?
Yeah. Sure.
We love you.
I love you.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
you do, you do.
He sounds like the blue bird off the Muppets.
Anyways, Button wants to come in. I want to know how trash Button got if he participated in the Jason Burns drinking game. Button, if you're watching, get your ass in here. You fucking guy, you.
Take a nap.
2% done.
Button. Oh, it's Cat. That's not Button. That's not Alex. Hi,
Well,
Cat.
I don't mind.
Hello, cat.
Hi, Kitty
Okay.
Cat. Thank you for your awesome endorsement. We played it on the show today, so thank you so much for doing that. We appreciate
you're welcome.
Ah, cat.
Hi, Fee. You're so cute, it hurts.
it. You're so fucking cute, it's nauseating.
Yeah, so Kat, did Alex wanted to say something to us, or you wanted to say something to us?
No, Alex wanted in, but I stole his spot.
No, that's it. You know, you could always just turn the camera just slightly to your left to show him, because I know he's standing like right there.
No, he isn't.
No.
He's up in the fucking room trying to yeah.
I'm quite happy to drop out if Alex wants to do it.
No, Mark, you stay. Mark, you stay. Mark has earned his spot on the after show.
No.
Anyways, hi, Kat. Did you play the drinking game with us?
Yeah, I didn't have a chance. You guys were late, and then I had to go do stuff.
No, you were late. All right, remember that. We stick to a schedule. You didn't show up on time, so therefore you were late, madam.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
it kept saying this will be on at X time. 20 minutes later, it's still not on. So I was like, fuck this shit, I'm going somewhere.
Nonsense.
Bullshit. I call bullshit on that. I am very punctual, madam.
You are
It was on at 1:56.
I will say
On
this.
1:56 Eastern
To
Time.
be fair, like most men, they probably come early.
No. You know what, madam? Challenge accepted, madam. But, challenge accepted.
Like a good Irishman, I don't come until exactly when I mean to.
But, you know, that's very telling towards Alex, mind you. So we learned something nice about Alex today.
That's not true, though.
Everybody be nice. Come on, dude.
Hey, we all love each other here. But anyways, I will say, Kat, I did see your message saying, "Oh, you're 5 minutes late." No, we were 5 minutes out towards broadcasting. Because I'm going by Eastern Standard Time, not whatever time you are minus 20 minutes.
We don't need to berate the poor woman. For heaven's sake.
I'm sorry.
Dear,
This is how.
I think Archive's
Jason
pissed.
Burns
Put on the
video.
sidebar. I love you, Harry. Does he mean Harry or did he mean Hairy. The sidebar.
Both. I want to be pulling that shit out of my teeth for like a week. That's how hairy I like it.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Like,
Hairy horror.
like Brillo pad.
Hairy horror.
Don't act like you don't have an erection.
Yeah.
Alex Greco does.
Oh, fuck.
Alex Greco's the only one that knows my V2 stance.
Hey Lenny, go do your PR thing and link the channel to Fundamentally Flawed so we get some viewers.
I have. No one wants to fucking watch us.
Why?
Everyone wants to join. It's just you don't have enough space.
Oh. The real Jason Burns is pissed today. Well, why is he pissed today?
Pissed off.
Pissed off, angry, pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, he's pissed off today.
Cliff went down there and gave him a piece of his mind.
Yep, 4% complete.
Alex seems to be playing really, really, really loud music upstairs.
He's trying to send a point to you saying, hey, bitch, you took my spot on the hangout.
I told him I'd swap him out. Well, let's go find Sourpuss.
Yeah, all right, here. Kat, you are now the center of attention. Go and find Alex and go and creep up on him. Make sure his pants are up, though.
Yeah. Make sure he's not he's not pooping.
Yeah, I don't want to see him pooping when he's vulnerable or fapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were getting the grand tour here. Hey, Alex!
Hey, look, Senor Button.
There he is.
Hi, Senor Button.
Or the top 3/8 of his head.
Hiya, gorgeous.
Hello.
So, Alex, did you drink with us today?
What's that?
Did you drink with us today?
No, I don't drink.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I take antidepressants, so I can't drink.
Oh.
In answer to the question, what the fuck is wrong with you? A lifetime of depression.
That doesn't stop the rest of us.
Yeah. Thanks for making him say that, Captain, you bastard.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? Alex, I think you need to find Jesus.
My atheism is just a lack of knowledge of Jesus.
I had the most wonderful compliment. I had the most wonderful compliment yesterday. Someone likened me. He put me on the list. I was number 1, and then it was Jesus. And there was someone else, and I can't remember who it was. And this was an admiration of my long hair.
Amazing.
Well, we know that you're now number 2.
You know what we all. You know what we all have in common with this?
That a ponytail?
That's
What do we all have in common with nothing?
We all have. You know what we all have in common with credenzas? We're all atheists, as it turns out.
Yeah. And rocks,
Fiona.
iguanas.
Except for Fiona. Except for Fee.
Except for Fifi. Fifi. You got the shout out last week for the awesome theist of the week. Chest bump. Mwah. Peace out to you, sweetheart.
5%.
You're the only ones that believe I'm a theist.
Lenny, I gotta say, this is the first after show I've been a part of. What the fuck do you do on an after show?
We talk. We just shoot the shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a bit slow today because I'm a bit fucking drunk.
I do like that behind the chair. It doesn't make it look like you're wearing no trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me highlight Lenny here. Lenny.
It's quite an image, isn't it?
Lenny is not wearing.
Bathed in the light of the street.
Yes.
Oh man.
Loretta.
Man, I'm drunk.
On the ground floor.
You know
that was a really good drinking game.
I didn't get to dip into the Sailor J today. That's good. I was.
Is good or is that bad?
No, that's a good thing because Mr. Audience Member said, "Oh, it only takes 4 beers to get Captain to jump teams." It's like, well, it's 4 beers very quickly. That's the thing. 4 beers within like the time frame of like 20 minutes. That's a lot of drinking.
That's a huge amount of.
Yeah, and you can't beat dipping. You can't beat dipping into a sailor.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing, though. Is it's a bit like the argument of who's a slut. Like, now, sleeping with 20 guys in your lifetime, not that bad. Sleeping with 20 guys in the evening, maybe a bit much.
Yeah. You gotta pump the brakes on that shit.
Yeah.
The next time you do your drinking game, it should be shorts.
Oh, we'll fucking die. You are trying to kill us.
What words do you guys have?
Yeah,
And
for sure.
What you used to have is, you have your beer, but you have your key phrases for a shot. Instead of the down in one, you have a key phrase where you've got to take a shot.
Fifi, I love you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he'll probably love you less when he's in ER.
I love you, Fifi. And I love you, Blue Balls. I love you, Cliff Jumper. I love you, Lenny Tar. I love you, Kitty Cat Pussy. I love you, Matthew Bell. I love you, Paul Blart, Mall Cop.
Why is there
I
Matthew
love you, Wallace, and I love you, cartoony looking guy. I fucking love you guys.
Why are you waving a knife out?
Are you absolutely sozzled, Cap?
Oh no, I'm actually quite fine right now.
Yes.
I'm fine.
You only had to down his drinking once, so he was lucky.
All I can think of when you got bitten by your bat, by the way, Fiona, is now that there's a werebat out there somewhere that becomes a tiny, adorable Scottish woman.
Oh man.
There's a bat flying around Scotland going, "Ooh, can I have a linky?"
Oh, for God's sake.
Let's just hope it doesn't try and fly up anyone's, like a gelding sheath or anything.
Oh, don't even go there. I'm still not done that. I'm still putting it off.
Wait,
But I did prune my tree.
Is that a euphemism?
Yes, and I posted a picture to prove it.
Tree and shaved her bush.
Yes.
Oh, and I just gotta ask, Cliff Jumper, did you see the new Transformers trailer today?
No.
Why are you wearing clothes, Cliff?
Cliff, take your shirt back off, you fucking swag.
Oh.
Cliff.
Can I not just have my hair down like last time?
No.
No, Cliff. Cliff, you have two ladies in here two ladies and a dude who want to see you with your shirt off. Fucking do it, or I will blow you out of the goddamn airlock. Do it.
Aw, Mr. Jumper.
Remember, on the internet, you can be anyone you want to be.
How am I supposed to be Mr. Jumper when I'm not even allowed to wear a t-shirt?
Shut the fuck up and take it out. There you go, Cliffy. All right, now bend back so we can see some nipple. I want to see some fucking Cliffy nipple. On, stand up, you fucking guy, you. Holy shit. Wow.
It's not Burnsian, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's very Burnsian. There you go, Cliff. So anyway, so Cliff, now that you got that out of your system, Blue, you look fucking hot, dude. I gotta say, look at that fucking nipple right there.
What?
Cliff, you didn't see the new Transformers trailer? It looked terrible.
Yeah, no, I'm a Transformers fan, but I'm retro.
Yeah, me too.
I like the original Transformers. These new ones, I'll watch them. But
there was a guy with a beard and like a cigar, and that was supposed to be a Transformer. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be Cliff Jumper. Because, what better way to single someone out as being like oh yeah, that's the old, like, rough and tumble guy. Let's give him a beard and a cigar. Yeah.
I actually found out some sad news the other day that Casey Kasem is really quite ill and probably won't be around much longer.
Yeah, he's here local.
Yeah,
he's here local in Seattle area.
Mm.
Yeah, Casey Kasem, I just heard about this yesterday. He's apparently been abducted.
Yeah, he's missing.
Yeah, he's missing.
They don't know where he is.
It's something along the lines of he's got...
they do know where he is. He's here local. The cops found him, and he's with his wife. They have his medication. He's just north of Seattle.
Oh.
He's fine, relatively speaking.
Well, want to know what's cool is that him and Frank Welker, I think the entire original cast, still do the voices of Scooby-Doo. Because I know Frank Welker still does the voice of I don't know, who's the guy's name? Fred. And I think Casey Kasem still does the voice of Shaggy, but
no, he hasn't done it since 2010.
He can't speak anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were still doing the voice of Shaggy, but I mean, Casey Kasem
Frank Welker did a lot of Transformers stuff as well.
Yeah, he did.
Who does Scooby-Doo?
I do.
I forget who does Scooby-Doo, but Frank Welker does the voice of the original Megatron.
Reggie?
But actually, Cliff, what Transformers did Casey Kasem voice? He did like 3 or 4 of them, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember offhand. I think he may have done something like Astro Train or something as well. Let me have a look.
Yeah, he did a few Transformers. So Casey Kasem, you fucking old son of a bitch, you.
Awesome son of a bitch, you.
Awesome son of a bitch, who did Shaggy and many Transformers. I think he may have done Cliff Jumper, actually.
He did do Cliff Jumper.
Yeah, he did.
That's why I brought his name up.
Yeah, so he did the original and various others. But yeah, Frank Welker, he's still coherent. He's still doing...
Yeah, apparently Casey Kasem stopped doing Transformers because he found it offensive that there was the bad guys were from the Middle East, and he found that offensive.
That's not true. The bad guys were from Cybertron, you fucking guy, you.
Well, I agree, but when it was the human bad guys, they were for the Middle East, and he thought
I thought for a moment, sorry, Cliff, that Lenny had frozen on his screen. Then I realised he's that drunk he can't even move.
He also did.
I've just been watching the trailer for the Transformers film as
right.
and I have to say they lost me at the moment of Optimus Prime riding a fire-breathing dinosaur.
Yeah, Grimlock. I mean, if we were to go back to the original G1, it goes something along the lines of this: "Me Grimlock, see Optimus Man on back, me kill." I mean, Grimlock would never let some motherfucker ride him ever.
The funny thing about it is, in the UK Transformers comic, they were sort of given almost like a mafia kind of style, right, boss, yeah, that kind of thing. So
no.
In the comics, in the UK comic.
Well, it sucks that you don't live in America, okay? Yeah. America.
Anyway, he also did. Casey Kasem also did Blue Streak and Teletran 1.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I thought he did a couple more, but...
No, is it just me, or did I just read that Shaggy's surname is Rogers? Shaggy Rogers.
Yeah.
Does he really?
Those two words shouldn't go together.
No. Shaggy Rogers. No, but...
it's like the words academic scholarship coming out of a certain person's mouth. It just doesn't work.
Actually, I'm pretty sure that the entire original cast of Scooby-Doo still does the voices, like Velma and Daphne. I don't know their names. Because I'm kind of buzzed right now.
Good news, we're on 11% of my video.
All right. I am really looking forward to this.
How far is it along, brother?
11%. So 1 hour, 8 minutes and 20 seconds.
Hold on, Bobby just posted something from his local news. Casey Kasem is found alert and aware in Kitsap County.
It's just north of Seattle.
That's good.
Yeah, which is all right until you find out he was supposed to be in California.
Yeah. You know what? Casey Kasem did in my neck of the woods. I haven't heard it in a few years, but he was a radio host for some radio show every Sunday. It'd be like the Casey Kasem. Fuck, I'm slipping off to the left. Your left, my right. He did a show, and it was always funny because he'd always say he'd always refer to himself in third person. So it'd be like, "Oh, I'm Casey Kasem," and you're listening to Casey Kasem's like top 30 and the Casey Kasem lineup of the week. Casey Kasem, Casey Kasem. So.
Well,
yeah.
he was in Ghostbusters doing it, wasn't he?
Was he?
Yeah, in the bit in the middle of the film where they're becoming successful, and this is before the end sort of bit. It's what was it? He's doing saying the Ghostbusters were at it again. This time it was at the dance club, the Rose. The boys in grey slugged it out with the pesky poltergeist, and then danced the night away with the rest of the ladies. I'm Casey Kasem, and now I'm with the show. I believe that's exactly what he says.
Casey Kasem was old back in the 80s, and that was 30 years ago.
Mm.
Just saying.
You know that film is 20 years old next year? 30 years old next week. Yeah, sorry.
What?
Would it be more funny if it was headlined Casey Kasem found in abandoned fun fair?
I'm going to go eat something. I hear you guys. I'm just going to go that way for a minute.
Yeah. You know the reason why the police found him? Because someone kidnapped him, and they would have got away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Funny thing is, I actually used almost that line on a bus driver today. I'm riding off to Manchester, and all the way down, I've got the same bus. We're just, zigzagging through each other. As he stops, I catch up, that kind of thing. And at the end, I let him out because he was pulling away from a stop. And then I stopped next to him afterwards, and he opened the window and he said, "Thanks, mate," or that kind of thing. I said, "Cool." I said, we've caught each other all the way too. You would have gotten away if it wasn't for those pesky kids, because it was a whole bunch of kids in his back. It was a load of kids on his bus. It was a sort of a school bus.
That's cute.
Excellent. That's a good one.
So, anything going on in the wonderful world of YouTube theism this week? I mean, I don't feel like there's been anything. It's been a relatively quiet week.
Yeah. Well, there's been quite a few arguments about...
for him and Richard Raspberry to take on the Atheists' two best champions.
I put forward my tenure, and I named Captain Osimo as my second. To debate Jason Burns. I really don't think this is something that's actually going to happen. I think, especially since Cliff Jumper ruined it today by going down there and yelling at him for an hour, which I think we're all looking
I
forward
didn't
to.
really yell at him. I was just stern with him. Ooh, a lot of background out of blue there.
You actually went and yelled at Burns for an hour today, did we?
Well, not yell. I sort of was strongly worded with him. I didn't shout or scream at him or anything.
What were you strongly wording at him about?
I was effectively saying that, he should accept responsibility for his actions. That was largely what it came down to. I called him a liar. I called him a thief. I called him a bigot. I called him a racist because I pointed out the make it explicit thing, your whole kind of thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. The funny thing about it is he didn't want to talk to me, but there was another guy who sort of, what's this all about kind of thing, and so I ended up giving him an idea of what was going on. So, and the great thing about it is that if someone was to view this video of mine, they're not just going to get bored of Jason or me saying to Jason he should be responsible for himself and that kind of thing. He's going to be they'll be able to hear the kind of tactics that he's been up to as I've explained them to somebody else. I told the other guy who that he called someone a paedophile and a wife beater, and Jason even pretty much admitted it to the camera.
Nice.
That he said that he was watching a video with Aaron Ra on the Magic Sandwich Show, and he shouted across the room at his wife or something, and he wasn't outright calling him something. He was just implying something, which is what Jason does.
Yes.
But right at the start of it, I sort of had a go at him about Fiona and saying how he should accept responsibility for his actions, that, he may not have started this snowball rolling, but he certainly added a lot of snow and gave it a good push in her direction.
Yeah.
And later on...
Doesn't help that he pissed in the snow before he started rolling.
Yeah.
Started rolling that yellow snowball.
Yeah, but not only that, towards the end, when I was explaining to a third person, he basically repeated the idea that he thinks it's a lie because Fiona hasn't produced a statement, or an actual police statement. And apparently the atheists sent the police around 3 or 4 times. I can't remember how many it was now.
Well, that's got to be a lie because he hasn't produced a statement.
Well, indeed.
So, how many people have rang you up and harassed him and come round to his house, and he's never showed any reports?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's
I
the
did
thing.
sort of say
I've
we haven't
always
got
found
anything.
that see those who are willing to lie through their teeth, they're always the first to call someone else a liar.
Yeah.
Because they think that everybody is exactly the same as they are.
Yeah. He didn't like me filming him. That was definitely true.
Oh, yeah, he also phoned the police on Cliff.
I'm
oh
eating
yeah,
pizza.
oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Yeah, he actually called the police on me, and he had to borrow a phone from somebody in the end. And the police didn't bother coming out. They must have told him, no, we're not coming out to that.
There's some rare occasions where I actually like the police. That's one of them.
He's on the blacklist. Oh, Jason Burns, fuck off.
I want whatever Captain's eating.
Well,
I'm
to be
eating
honest-
pizza.
To be honest,
I need to eat.
Yeah.
No.
I had a lot to drink very quickly.
let's be honest,
Sorry,
Cliff.
Cap.
Eating is cheating.
It is Thursday evening on Market Street and Piccadilly Gardens.
Thursday. It's Black Thursday for him.
Oh yeah. But if you look if you look around, the place is full of preachers. You got Jason. By the time I got there, there was a lot of there was somebody busy shouting at a load of people on the tram stop.
Oh, I've seen him a couple of times. Is he a black fellow?
No, I think they've probably changed shifts by then. But yeah, you have a few of them. So they all come out on a Thursday and they all do their preaching on a Thursday. So I'm quite sure that the police get quite a lot of calls from folk like Jason turning around and saying, "Oh, you've got to come out and rescue me. I've just turned around and told some Muslim guy that they're going to burn in hell and they've told me to fuck off."
Yeah. The thing about it is, he was saying about these two atheists. And it's like, wait a minute, I went on my own. In fact, it was only because I was berating Jason that this guy was intrigued about what I was talking about.
He actually did say that you'd brought somebody with you.
No, I'd never met the guy in no life.
So maybe he mistook the other guy as a mate of yours. But
I've never met the guy in my life.
Yeah, I guess I kept asking him, who was the other guy? Because I know there's a few YouTube atheist folks around Manchester where we're not the only ones. There's a few others. So I was wondering which ones it was. Who else has gone and bumped into Jason on Market Street on a Thursday?
Just remember, according to Jason, that we're all probably part of some secret baby-eating cult where we all swap phone numbers and car keys on a Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the worst place to possibly refute that is in a hangout where we're all together.
Oh yeah, that's the best part.
I think the one that I enjoyed most though was when, and I got no response from this. He didn't want to talk to me, really. He didn't. Was when I basically said the line, "How can you account for truth?" Sorry, no. You know, there's that. How do you account for truth in your worldview? The pre-supper.
Oh
argument?
yes.
Well, I basically paraphrased that. I said, how do you account for truth in your worldview, given that you lie all the time?
That's a killer blow. And to be honest, I mean, my sympathy for him at the moment is in short supply.
Mm. And I mean, I had to explain to a couple of people, including a lady who thought I was being offensive. I said, look, I've got no problem with people being religious. I really don't. I don't agree with it, but that's fine. If you're religious, everything's cool. But I don't like people telling lies and things like that. It's dishonestness. That's what I despise.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Jason Burns represents. He doesn't represent Christianity. He represents bigotry.
He represents the toilet.
Yeah.
He also represents politicians, lying bastards who'll do anything for attention.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the reason why he wants the help.
Ha!
Yesterday, with the whole cyberbullying thing, 'cause a lot of people were weighing on the cyberbullying. I don't know if anyone saw it, but on my channel I posted a video where we started off showing all the years of Jason being abusive to people on the internet, and to hear people whinge about cyberbullying on him, I refer you all to hours and hours and hours of content that he put out where he was just talking shit. So I guess go get fucked is kind of how I respond to people who say we're cyberbullying him.
There was one bit in there where I basically said that, and he said cyberbullying. I said, cyberbullying, what you mean, like Thunderfoot, 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 Thunderfoot.
Yeah.
No, stop saying cyberbully, because that means I have to take a drink, and I don't want to drink anymore.
The game's over now.
Stop it.
So
This
when
is the
Jason
only
says
time
that-
This is the only time you'll ever hear an Irishman say this. Stop drinking.
Yeah, put down the bottle.
When an Irishman tells you to stop drinking, you know you've gone too far.
I will listen to the Irishman.
Yes, the one true Irishman, Len.
You are a fucking Northsider. You're a Northsider, and that's all you'll ever be.
I love the hatred you have for me. It gives me this pleasurable feeling I can only describe as tingling.
It sustains me.
Yeah. Lenny, what part of Ireland are you in right now?
I'm not. Well, I'm not in Ireland. I'm in Central Florida, but I'm from Wicklow.
Thank you so much.
I'm not gonna sit here and listen to this shite from Northsiders.
Yes, you are.
Seemingly, I am.
I'm not going to stay here, but you know I'm not leaving either.
Oh, 20%.
20% until we
What's
see
the video in question, dare I ask? I've been tuning in and out all day, so.
All right, I went into Manchester today and confronted Jason Burns. I have a helmet camera for my bicycle, and so I've got video and
You have a
sound.
helmet cam when you're not wearing a shirt.
Well, yeah, I would hope it's for your bicycle. I mean, you know, I'd hope that you don't walk around all day with like this helmet on with a camera like Mr. Bean.
Actually, I think the
The funny
helmet
thing
goes
is,
for one
Kat says about she hopes it's you know, the naked person hasn't got the camera. There's the camera. Actually, it's at the side of me along with the other one for it's recharging.
So, anyways, because
in fact, you're really lucky because I probably had about 3 or 4 instances that would have been, you know, cycle camera footage of people being idiots because it was sort of school leaving time when I left. So the school run was on and people are a bit crazy then. Anyway, I didn't record anything all the way down because I wanted to make sure that the batteries didn't run out.
Nice.
Yes. I'm just amazed that Jason has jumped to the conclusion that you brought somebody with you.
Well, like I say, it's because 2 people gave him a hard time.
Yeah. But he sees conspiracy everywhere.
Yes.
Absolute paranoia.
Well, you know, us members of the Illuminati are always trying. I mean, no.
Hey, don't be saying that on the show. If Pillbox
It's
is
all a
watching,
coincidence. I mean,
no, hey, you can't be talking about the Illuminati on the show because if Pillbox hears you mentioning the Illuminati, he gets all fucking weird and shit.
To be fair, the guy does have people from YouTube tracking him down in real life talking to him, so he has a right to be a little paranoid. Just saying.
What is right? Well, the problem is this. If he would look at the root of why, he would come to a blindingly obvious conclusion. That when you piss people off and insult people and call them names and call them out on the internet, they're going to defend themselves. They have a right to defend themselves.
Are we talking about Jason again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, he seems to think that they should not have the audacity to defend themselves against his slanders. Sorry, it doesn't work that way.
You wait till you watch a video because this is exactly what I say. All of it is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He doesn't get it. He thinks he's got a free pass.
Oh, the tautacity.
Of
This
course,
is,
he
this is the man. This is the man that stands in public and shouts out stuff from the Bible. So, you know.
Yeah.
But just like, of course, he does have a free pass. He has Jeebus on his side.
He does.
You'd think Jeebus is kind of like smite us all, wouldn't you?
Oh, there was a bit where he's preaching because he didn't want to hear what I was saying, so he decided to start shouting the word of God stuff. And he's actually said the same sort of bit of scripture twice over. Whether he forgot, whether it was stuck on, on the same track or something, I don't know. But it's a bit like the song "Ghost Town" on Father Ted. The disco. Anyway, so he did this shouty preaching thing, and I was kind of almost egging him on a little bit, saying, "Go on, Jason, say the word truth. Say the word truth."
Mm-hmm.
Because he wouldn't know truth if truth of his bit him on the arse.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm tempted to make a joke at the expense of his incredibly large ass, but, I don't want to descend to that deep, dark level.
If only he would just... See, he's never going to listen, because the way it's working in his head is that anybody who doesn't agree with him isn't a Christian, and he will only listen to Christians. So nobody can say to him, "Jason, just step back and think about this."
Everybody who disagrees with him is an atheist.
Yeah.
That is apparent when you do actually speak to him. It's like atheist this, atheist that. It really does.
And I don't think anybody will get through to him. I mean, I do know that Bible thumping might not try.
The thing about it is...
You're called out for it.
The thing about it is, my attitude towards Christians is, fine, you say what you believe, I'll say what I believe, and, it's good to communicate these things, and that's fine. I don't hold any grudges against Christians at all. Me and Fiona, we get on really well. The fact that we don't believe the big picture kind of thing doesn't really matter. We care about each other as human beings, and that's what it comes down to. And I gave a damn about Jason Burns. The reason, to be honest, the reason why I went down to there today was because I give a damn about Jason Burns. Because I'm basically kicking his ass today. It's a form of rough love to say, look, man, you need to get your head in gear, and stop being such an ass.
Yeah.
And if he was a nice, reasonable person, then, we could have good formal academic debates about things.
Yeah.
It's the rhetoric shit that goes with it that's the problem. So it's not necessarily what he has to say but on his religion. It's about the attitude that he pushes with it.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, if you haven't checked out the link in the sidebar, in particular the second one, it's kind of the greatest fucking thing ever.
What is it?
It's a link to a video from a character named Witchard Wasbury. In particular, I recommend you take a look at A Song for Melanie. It's only about a minute long, and it's hysterical because there's some really interesting doc dropping going on inside there that I don't know if quite intentional by the user.
Actually, hold on.
You know who that is?
Hold on.
No, it's not anybody. It's not anybody. It's not anybody.
On a similar note, Rob Jones, who is a sock account, he says 41 are watching, but the dumb fuck doesn't know that over 25 are fucking socks from 3 people. ROFL, 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 FL. And I predict 25 will be flagging the shit out of this garbage, LOL. Well, you know what's funny and sad is that they threatened that last week, and the last week's show was still there, so...
And yet we still...
You guys fucking keep wasting your time, motherfuckers.
Don't worry about that shit. Look, we've got D in here. D was up late with me last night, talking sexy.
I was up early, actually. You were up late.
You were up early. I was up late.
It was in the morning.
D, are you up for a naked, off-air after show?
Oh yeah, I'm completely naked right now.
Okay, so
underneath all my clothes, I am completely naked. I have to swear.
So ends the Naked Crew After Show. We're going
thank
to
you for
go...
watching Naked After Show.
Yeah, thank you for
It
watching.
was a pleasure, everyone, but, you know, duty calls.